because he's the famous Steve. He's the guy that did this week of Steve buffs, which is funny. But I do know I've seen a lot of clips from Elijmin. He's very good.
No, absolutely. And looks like we're starting off here. I'm not sure if this is a button check or we're going straight into the set. But
there we go.
Yeah, here we go. They're starting straight into speed art, charging the fruits. That's going to be an interesting part of this matchup, the various different arts interacting with Pac-Man. Something JDV mentioned is that the bell, in particular, that's such a good win condition for Pac-Man, can actually be shield arted so you don't get killed by it.
Oh, so that probably means you can get hit by the stun and then shield buffer through it.
Exactly, and so you can survive that kill setup that's actually so crucial to Pac-Man.
Elijmin actually ending up on the other side of JDV, so he's not actually able to get that Galaga combo, but still 62% on Elijmin right now. JDV doing a good job of just holding back Elijmin.
Yep, good bit of damage here already from JDV onto Elijmin, 88%. And adding up as JDV continues to hold this advantage. Here comes the bell, not able to grab it though.
Yep. JDV is a known, I don't want to say camper, because he's not like, okay, he kind of is a camper. But in this case, he's a very good, like, he holds his ground and lets you approach when he has the lead. And I think he's just showing exactly why that's doing so well against Shulk, as he runs in, by the way. I'm glad my analysis is doing very well.
You know, sometimes you mix it up sometimes, you know? But, yeah, you can really see it's hard to not camp a little bit as Pac-Man, especially you got that Hydrant, you want to charge the fruits. Right now, fully JDV's game holds the bell, so we're going to potentially see that interaction here.
Yep. Oh, actually he gets kicked off stage by Elijmin. Now it's just kind of like a rough spot where it's like, how do you get the kill as JDV? Because, as you said, he knows that his bell combo doesn't work. Or you do that. So side B's into the ledge in Elijmin's smash art. He has super armor when he's side B'ing, or some armor.
Yeah, some armor.
Ooh, that was really good from Elijmin, actually. I like the idea of countering the Hydrant, baiting out the approach from JDV, and then actually getting a S-Smash punish off it. But unable to be in smash art for that, actually probably would have taken the stock. And now, how do you get the kill with JDV just kind of chilling, you know?
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate as well because you are trying to counter it with maybe the worst counter in the game, particularly for projectiles. You're not reflecting that one, you're just getting a little bit of time. But it's still a good option.
Ooh, he might be dead here.
Yeah, jump art, not enough to make it back to stage with no jump.
Yeah, he got cooked by the downer from JDV, getting caught out of the jump, and now just holding shield in front of each other's faces.
Very strong start here by JDV, 125% still on his first stock. Elijmin struggling to hold on to his third one now as he directs damage on damage.
Dude, look at these forward airs. He's just kicking the... I'm not going to swear too much, but he's just kicking Elijmin so much.
Why does Pac-Man, one of the best zoners, have some of the best boxing options in the game?
Good question. I would love to answer you, but I also ask that question a lot.
Elijmin's asking that question right now as he holds the smash art. That's the other thing. Ooh, okay.
That was a good downer.
Good downer. The other thing is that Pac-Man can camp off stage pretty easily.
Time out the arts. Yeah.
Exactly. Can stall with the side B, can stall with just various different moves. That's pretty good to time out, especially some of the arts that lost a shorter amount of time, like smash and speed.
Double forward air, now leading to another nair, and Elijmin has to get in, gets through the grab. It's kind of just... It's just so tough. He's racking up like a little bit of percent, but it's all with nickels and dimes in reality. And he's that stock down. I think JDV is just kind of showing the prowess that he like plays against Jared's King a lot. And it's just like, how many Pac-Mans do you have on Ontario? I don't know, but I have one of the best Shulks in the world and like really nearby, and I play probably in most regionals. And that,
yeah, that'll do it.
That jump out of the corner. It's not really off the ledge, just to try to get you in a better position, but JDV just calling that out, back airing him, and now it's 1-0 for JDV.
Very, very clean first game. Yeah, very close, or very clean first game for JDV. Didn't look at doubt, really, ever. No real threat, no real concern.
I think it's just a matter of he knows what Shulk is going to do because he plays Jared as King so much.
Yeah.
Or I don't say a lot, but like he plays him at least enough to know how to match up. And it's kind of just showing how like he's holding his ground, he knows when to go in, and he knows how to like nickel and dime you to make you want to approach him back.
I believe Elijmin also has a Meat Gunner as a secondary, but we're not going to see it yet. I don't know if we'll see it at all. I feel like that's not a great matchup into Pac-Man anyway, but if it goes as badly as that first game did, he might want to start pulling out some secondaries.
I can see it kind of being okay. Oh, it goes the other way, yeah. Like, you can counter the hydrant, and we've seen it twice now. And I think it has some useful properties, but I don't know how the interactions work with how you turn around and stuff. And if you turn around towards the ledge, you're just gonna eat a good F smash or something.
I think you can choose whether you want the short option, the long option, or the turnaround option tends to happen. It's some kind of specific projectile interaction that can cause that a little bit more. But yeah, it's definitely an inconsistent option as far as it's no Joker Arsene counter for the hybrid.
It's not an end-all be-all win con.
No, not at all.
Or solution. And now, oh, actually getting off stage. Actually sniping out the side B this time. He's catching him before the super armor is able to begin with the pellets being eaten. And actually able to kill him off the side with the smash art. Only at like 80% too.
Shulk's forward air, nair type, such large hitboxes, especially off stage. If you can figure out where JDV is going to start recovering from, that's such a good way to start getting some of these stocks back.
Yeah, and look at that already. 45% from the Buster art from Elijmin. It's getting really difficult because at the start of it, it was all really weird kills from JDV. Like the side B that Elijmin tried to like punish, and it was very situational stuff. Oh, and the downer at like, he also downer at like what, 40% to catch his jump?
Yeah. Gets the up B into the stage. Not enough to stage spike yet, but with smash art, that happens surprisingly early. Back throw.
That's going to take it though.
Is going to be enough, especially in Buster art. It adds a little bit of knockback. And yeah, not able to get that Galaga combo once again, even without the shield.
Oh, he like stalled out the hit too, because you can see the hit was like delayed a bit.
Yeah.
But JDV like either knew that or didn't, like he didn't fast fall into it because he thought he could punish it early. He kind of just waited a bit to make sure the hitbox was gone, and then he only got an F-tilt out of it. But it was still a good situation for him to know. Like, I just think he just really known this matchup. As
of now, it's forcing Elijmin into kind of weird options to try to figure out the hydrant, and he's not quite figured it out yet.
Yeah, very good up B out of shield from Elijmin. And now JDV having to get back on stage. We've seen the smash art just obliterate JDV once already. Ooh, I like the Tomahawk option, but JDV scouting it out.
The other thing is that we saw JDV kind of in control a lot in the last game. All of these arts are a lot more useful when Elijmin is in advantage, excluding, of course, something like shield or jump. You kind of want smash art when you're on stage and your opponent has to figure out how to make it back.
Catching the approach option from JDV, just like JDV, I'm assuming is just trying to run in and do the dash attack or like ban an option of the dash back, but Elijmin just catching that, getting the kill, and now how do you rack up the percent again? Because again, even though it was nickels and dimes from Elijmin to JDV at the start, it's kind of the same the other way, where he's just nickel and diming him, but he has projectiles.
Yeah.
And now, how do you get this? Because you're not really cooking now unless you had a big setup, and you're already at 60%, 65, and racking it. 75 doesn't get the up air and landing nair.
Buster art is so crazy. Just the ability to tack on so much extra damage there.
Yep.
Here comes the smash art.
I think the crazy thing is that you can go from Buster art doing 75%. If you get one air dodge read, you get smash art out and you kill them. And it's crazy. Yep, shield art, there it is.
So yeah, that's
at the start. And that back air, or backslash isn't going to take it yet, but that speed art for it will.
Yeah, that was not, the backslash was not even close to killing. I don't know what that kill screen was. That forward air, very, very consistent kill.
Yeah. I think it was like, because when you're facing behind, backslash does more percent, or more knockback. Yeah. The game probably just registered that as like, oh, hey, they're just getting increased knockback. Let's just like assume that you have a chance of dying. I think even if he held out into the blast zone, he wasn't dying. But
no, I think he was fine. But
yeah,
much better game by Elijmin. 1-1, bringing it up to even, which is a little bit surprising considering how dominant JDV was in that first game. It's pretty well done for Elijmin to bring it back to adapt so quickly. We're going to have to see who's going to be able to pull ahead next time. Yep. I think we are also now starting to see that this is a winning matchup for Shulk, even if Elijmin doesn't have quite as much experience as JDV does. So
I can see it. I think the sword is a bit difficult to deal with. The issue is like the frame data on Elijmin isn't that good, so you can kind of catch out startups with, or that's what you want to do in general against Shulk. You want to catch out a lot of startups, but what does Pac-Man do to your startup? He kind of just forward airs it, and unless he gets the string off stage, you're not really that scared of it.
Exactly.
And it's just having a tough time. Pac-Man's having a tough time to just like get the big stuff going. And I think that's the big thing with having shield art, because that's scary. And then even if you can activate smash art now, like you just get a bit more knockback, and then his combos are kind of null and void.
In the Buster art now, in advantage, gonna see if he can add some extra damage.
Yeah, getting pressured on the Town and City side platform. JDV has to get towards center, but he's just getting pummeled by these nairs. And now, how do you get past? How do you? Okay, I can't tell if JDV wants to hold center, because he always kind of just goes towards ledge or corner more.
I think it depends on if he has the fruit or not. If you have the fruit ready, then you probably want center and try to pressure there. If you want to charge it, you want space away from the shelf so you can start to charge it. You can also do it off stage, but now you have to deal with coming back with this smash art on. Managed to do it this time, but even if he hits you once, it might be all it takes, especially on Town and City. That forward air is going to kill so early.
Yeah, and those forward air and airs, Elijmin is just shielding it now. The thing is, when you commit to the forward air, you can land with a lot of options, but landing Tomahawk Grab isn't that great with Pac-Man. Its startup is a bit laggy, so you can't really mix up on the shield afterwards, which is why Elijmin's doing a really good job of just holding shield afterwards, knowing that there's no pressure that comes after this that's not an attack.
Here comes the bell. In jump art now, probably just going to try to
Fade it out.
Wait, no, it's just gone. What did he do with it?
Jump art?
The bell. He was holding it.
No,
he
changed it into the key. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that grab is not going to do well, and that back air with smash art is just going to obliterate him. Center stage at like 100.
Yeah, that back air is strong to begin with the smash art on. Lots of damage here.
Honestly, down air as a combo start is really good for Elijmin, it feels, because it gets like gets Pac-Man to a really bad spot where you have to either like roll out or hold shield, and then Elijmin kind of read off that, which is very confusing for like a down air that's happening on stage. And also if you Buster Art it, it's just so much scarier.
Yeah. Now Elijmin pretty strongly in control. JDV having to figure out how to get the stock and seeming to struggle.
Yeah, this was the issue area in game 1-2. It's just where you got the kills was he side beat into the stage and Elijmin kind of fell into it, and then he down aired at like 0 and died to a game.
Especially with the shield art out.
Ooh,
okay, the key to it.
I think that's also why he's going for a lot of keys. He knows that Bell isn't going to kill confirm. Galaga is for the early percents, but then afterwards you can't really kill with it. So you might as well go for the key and then use it as an actual projectile to kill.
Yeah, the problem with that is just you have to be at a lot higher percent. The Bell, you can get a forward smash or something around 100% and kill. Key, you're probably going to have to be closer to 150. That's, I think, around where Elijmin was in that last stock before he got the kill.
True.
So it's just you have to do a little bit more work, and then you have to hit the key.
Yeah, but I think JDV's doing a really good job. I mean, he's already racked up the entire percent that he's been deficit and more so.
Yeah.
And now, ooh, Bell. Yep.
Shield art.
He got shield art, but it's good you baited out. He actually kept the Bell, I'm pretty sure. Or no, I think he changed it to key, yeah.
Yeah.
Not starting to kill yet, though.
The shield art is also on quite a long cooldown. I believe it's the longest of any of the arts. So when you burn it, you actually have a good 20 or so seconds. Switched into smash art there.
Yeah, it almost got obliterated by the apple back there. But that one, Buster Art, not going to die to any stray hits, except for maybe like a down air.
No, even with down air, I'm not sure.
Down air from ledge probably would, but
yeah,
not on center stage. Like that air wasn't going to do it. Ooh, that was great. That was great timing. He pummeled a couple times to make sure the shield art disappears, and also he got the pushback from the hydrant to actually prevent Elijmin from actually like approaching him properly. Because Elijmin tried to jump in there, and he just didn't get anything off of it, and he got punished by the grab instead.
That was a very Pac-Man moment, all in all.
Yeah. And now, back to ledge.
Back to ledge, back to smash art.
JD's happy place. Oh, but that's a scary place. Oh my gosh.
Shield's looking a little small as well. Might see Elijmin try to...
Oh, he rolled. I thought he saw the charge. Because he caught the first one where he got it, get him attacked it, but maybe he thought he could roll past it this time.
Yeah, actually, that scoop hitbox on the back especially does not look like it should be there.
Yeah, it was like a Marth scoop kind of thing, but it actually combines as opposed to Marth's. I literally saw today, I think it was Heward that was playing Marth, where up smash scoops, and then the guy gets sent straight diagonal 45 degrees way past the up smash. And it was like, damn.
Bizarre.
We're all clapping for JDV.
Lots of support for JDV in the room. Of course, from the PNW region, even if not from BC. Elijmin is a little bit more...
He's a bit farther out.
A little bit further away, and there's, you know, BC, Ontario, Smash.
PNW really likes to support each other more. Like, even though Canada, like, Ontario to BC.
Yeah.
It's like, we are a community too, but it's like, PNW is so much closer to us, and there's so much more inter-regional stuff. Like, they go to our stuff, we go to their stuff.
Cascadia Clash.
Cascadia Clash happens. Yeah.
This is dead even right now, by the way. In the bus
1%.
Yep.
And now it's not.
But
oh, great parry. Forward, down throw. And it's just, by the way, 1 minute left on the clock here.
Oh, wow. I did not realize how long this game had been going. Watch out for forward air.
Yep, forward air. Now he's off stage. Does he go smash our forward air? No, he's going for up B. Doesn't get it. JDV can stall for a long time off stage, but that does give the time to get the smash art out and put you back into the corner. Oh!
Hits the bellet and actually makes it so JDV is not able to get that side B off. Just falls to his death.
Yeah. I don't know what. Yeah, he deserved 2 kills for 2 for that.
Yeah, very well played. You were talking about how JDV can stall off stage, so that's definitely true. The only thing is, since that forward air from Shulk can actually hit at ledge, it's really scary to re-grab.
Oh, yeah. That's why he was stalling there for so long, trying to wait out the... I think if it was maybe not Smash Art, he might have been able to get around it, or like survive the one hit. But he was in Smash Art for so long that like, you have to stall for so long. And then he basically was forced to go low because of that interaction with the ledge re-grab. And then Elijmin just smacks the pellet, and then he just dies.
Yeah. The closest game we've had so far, though.
Yeah, that was
very close.
Yeah. I think they're both doing very good adapting. They're both very good at adapting to each other. I don't know what Elijmin's doing, but...
Yeah, taking a breather maybe.
Yeah.
JDV mentioned that he's been practicing a Snake secondary specifically for Shulk.
Really?
Doesn't seem like he was hesitant to use it, again, also because of the Mii Gunner that he heard Elijmin has. But doesn't look like we're going to get it for now. I think with how close that last game is, you don't really want to switch off characters.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, all the games have been kind of close. Like, even the game 2, it felt like it was very dual for JDV, just didn't like get the right hit at the right time. And also, it was like the reverse adaptation from Elijmin, where it's just like, he knows what I just did. He successfully like read how I'm interacting with things. Now I have to adjust to my stuff.
Yep.
Which he did. It just had like one unfortunate interaction at the end.
JDV also switching stages here. Chose the Town and City last time, and now choosing FD.
I do think that the side blast zones being really close does help the smash art, and I think that was a bit of a mistake.
Yeah, I agree.
But, I mean, it was a very minuscule mistake in the grand scheme of things, and that side B is very punishable. Getting S-Smash for it.
JDV
going off the Angel platform with the same thing, too.
Yeah, catching Elijmin, swinging quite a bit to get out of disadvantage, and not very much damage on this first stock for JDV.
Yeah. I have this feeling that he actually wanted to go to ledge with the side B, but misspaced it. So then he goes way past, hits the shield, and then JDV's like, free S-Smash, and then goes in.
But, yeah.
Ooh, great parry. It's very tough to find your way around all JDV's traps, especially when you're behind. Because once JDV gets the lead, he's notorious for just holding it and doing really well at baiting you into doing bad things. Like that Nair, he parries it, and he's been doing a really good job of parrying his stuff now.
Yeah. Elijmin may be needing to mix up the timing on some of the aerials. Gets the water off the hydrant to go for that forward air. Would have been very cool, but barely missing.
Yep. Oh, Bell through the stage. Doesn't actually burn the shield art. And I think it's very smart to do, because if you don't burn shield art there, then you might have it for the rest of the stock, because you could actually need it sometime.
Yeah. Knowing that there's no real risk there, even though Elijmin was in Smash Art.
Yep.
Choosing to hold on to the shield instead.
Ooh. By the way, this is an entire lap from JDV already.
Yep.
And now, oh, that forward air is actually hitting below stage. Catches JDV and actually pushes him off the slam pressure.
That move is huge. But yeah, finally Elijmin able to get that first stock off. But JDV now prowling with that bell. Here comes the shield art, maybe burning it a little strangely. I don't know if he meant to go for that there. Maybe cutting his losses, knowing that even if he gets hit there in shield art, he's probably okay. But all in all, kind of risky.
Yeah. It's... Ooh, that hydrant isn't going to kill, though.
I think I can actually shield both there.
Very interesting how Elijmin's actually getting past the ledge with all these like ledge mix-ups. He's dropping down, upping, dropping down, bearing. And it's kind of throwing JDV off a bit, because he doesn't actually know, because he's dropping down a lot.
Yeah.
But how do you punish that? Does he see the opportunity to? It doesn't like show it very well.
I think JDV's starting to explore options that time. Tried to run up and get the forward tilt while he was split ledge, but didn't manage to time it quickly enough. So it is a bit of a game that JDV's going to have to figure out sooner rather than later. But as of now, Elijmin while it works.
Get appled.
Yeah, getting the star KO with the apple. Not something you'll see
that's
very
so
often.
smart. He had enough time to set up both his Galaga setup, and also he put the trampoline below the angel platform so that instantly when you spawn, you actually have no invincibility, basically. Like you get bounced up and you're in the air for longer than you're supposed to be.
Yeah. Some of the little advantages of something like a star KO. A little bit of RNG coming into play there first match.
Now,
Not just hero, folks.
how do you get this stock off? Not that counter. I mean, it got him a good, like, positioning-ish. But it's just it's so much harder to, like, find your way around his traps, as I said, when you're behind.
Yep. Especially
now,
with no platforms or something, Pac-Man can see exactly where you're coming from.
Yep. Shield art, get the back air. That's still 74%. You're getting lapped again. Hydrant is on the ground now. No more Hydrant available. Doesn't get the parries. I think JDV was trying to get a couple parries there like that. But it is sometimes very hard to parry it. Because it depends on how, which way the Shulk is facing. Because if he turns around, then it's startup and end. And then if he doesn't turn around, then you have to parry the end only. And it's very weird scenarios. But it doesn't matter to JDV, because every time he does get hit, it's just nickels and dimes.
It's tough because Elijmin is playing really carefully, but JDV is just playing patiently, tossing out all of these obstacles and traps. Gets hit by the P there, but in shield art, so not going to die.
Yeah.
But,
no more shield art. You get hit by that. Galaga, or get hit by the Galaga hits the Hydrant to hit him.
Yeah.
And now we're going to King 5.
I can see why he didn't see that one coming. I don't think I saw it coming either. I saw the Galaga go past, and I was like, okay, what's Elijmin going to do next? And just dies.
Yeah. And now
Game 5.
Game 5. Town and City's off the table, and so is Game 1 of
FD.
PS2?
I think so. FD off the table, Town City off the table.
Well, I mean, JDV's doing banning. So,
Yeah,
won
but
that.
in terms of... Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
But, I mean, you don't want to go back.
Yeah.
I think they chose Battlefield. Ooh. So, I'll do a quick bracket update while they're, like, taking a break. Obsign beat Zuka and Luza 3-0. Captain L beat Machu. That's a big upset.
Yep.
Not a big one, but it's a good one.
Reasonable.
Jojo beat Artemis 3-1. Ludo beat Pack Street 3-2. Nemu over Spamcop 3-0. Peckham over Samuel 3-0. Seesaw over Ed Dog 3-1. And also, Captain L just beat Jojo 3-0.
Lots of 3-0s and 3-1s, but this one's going to be 3-2 one way or the other as we get into this final game of the set.
Game 5. Winner side. So they still have a second life, but the winner of this fights Pocket. The loser of this, let me see where that drops down to, fights the winner of Tickle and Offsign, which is happening on the quad stream right now if you guys want to check it out. UBCEA Smash, twitch.tv/UBCEA Smash.
Yeah, keep an eye on all of the sets. We really have a bunch of very, very good sets all happening at once.
Yep.
And yeah, right now, this one, the pick of the litter.
Yeah, I think this has been a very good set so far because it actually shows a lot of adaptation from both sides. It's showing how, like, Pac-Man can interact with a lot of the small stuff, and even if it's, like, kind of slow, it's very much like this is how you can nickel and dime to get to the wins.
It's very methodical.
Yeah, both players are being very methodical with how they're playing this, and it's very good.
Yeah, it's kind of a different, like, you're kind of seeing some of the aspects you see with Steve with that resource management. What arts does Shulk have available? When can he use them? And JDV having to work around that really well. And has done a very good job of doing so far.
Yep. Oh, gets hit by the up air. Second hit. Gets hit by another one. 88% on JDV right now. Now, oh, keep racking up. Still in Buster. These nairs and up airs are doing a lot of percent. Backs off. Gets the parry. Turnaround grab. That was really good. And now in Smash Art. And Pac catches the bell too. I actually think catching the bell actually ruined his ledge trapping attempt.
Yeah, because he had to toss it immediately
yeah,
so
he
he
was
could keep forward air.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know actually how to work with this right now. Oh, do you have the tech? Still can up B because he's jump hard.
Jump hard will go so far.
Yep. And now getting hit by the back air. It's all been Elijmin for the past like 30 seconds. And even when JDV is just like slowly recovering, it feels like he's just in the driver's seat.
Here comes the bell. I believe he does have the shield art in store, so even if he gets hit by that bell, should be okay.
Yeah, it should be back already. I saw it back up. Back in the Smash Art. And you're on ledge. Guess what's coming? Forward airs. Doesn't get actually and rolls past it.
JDV has been rolling a lot at ledge. I'm wondering if Elijmin's going to start to punish that soon.
I think you can start holding, not holding shield, but baiting out, doing one forward air into turnaround up B. I see that a lot.
Turnaround up B at this percentage, forward tilt might be enough in Smash Art to kill.
Yeah, it kind of just depends on what art you're in.
Yes.
But there's a lot of good. Oh, so smart actually going to the shield art before up being to actually avoid the punish from the bell.
Everything right now is just the cost benefit. Like, you don't know if that's going to kill, but you want to hold on to the stock.
Yep.
So you're being as safe as possible.
And I think even now, it should probably be back. Because honestly, JDV's taking such a long time to recover that it actually does refresh the arts. But that is going to take it. Bell into back air. The JDV chants are coming in off of Bell back air, by the way.
Very methodical JDV
Yep.
chants, like they're charging the
Ooh.
fruit one letter at a time.
Yep. And now Elijmin taking back that stock with an up B off the top. Oh, this could be really bad.
Dead even at the moment. Yeah, in the jump art, and we're going to go back to charging fruit.
Yep.
Here comes the Galaga. Doesn't get the hit, Elijmin gets the up B, and going to get a couple of forward edge off that. Buster Arch attack on some percent here. You can get it.
Yeah, it's going back to the ledge. I think this is just JDV's like, I need to think. Let me grab my resources. You can get all the resources you want, but I at least know what is available for both of us at the moment, and I need to just compose myself to feel like where I can get my openings, like that Nair.
Yep.
Really good trick up from there. This should be almost, yeah, one tap on the Hydrant, and now, ooh, catching with the Galaga. Catching him another time in Shield Art, but still getting ticked a bit.
Yeah, the problem with Shield Art is you're going to get out of some of the extra damage from some of the combos, but if you still get hit by the combos, it's really easy to combo you because there's solo knockback.
Yep.
So there's some things that normally wouldn't be true that you can just keep doing, like a bunch of characters have up tilts that you can just lose.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think Pac-Man might be one of those two. But
yeah.
Ooh, it's getting really scary. By the way, 3 minutes on the clock. 4 stocks available still.
We've
Oh.
no
Doesn't
Shield
actually
Art
kill.
there, yeah.
But doesn't kill.
We very easily could go to a timeout if this continues being as methodical as it is right now.
Usually you see, like, in Game 5 scenarios, after like a really slow set, the pace change-up is to be fast.
Yep.
But both players are actively thinking, I can't do that because of their tools. Look
There's
at
the
that Shield Art. Yeah, it's like tools like that, it's so hard to be fast against. And you just got to keep going methodical with it.
Yeah, that Shield Art really is like an
Oh, he's
extra...
going to get pushed. Yep.
Good job
Yeah.
holding shield there.
Elijmin saw the entire setup and said, no. But he gets hit by that apple. One more stock for Elijmin on the winner's side bracket. This
Smash
could
card
be
out.
it for him.
Taking his time here.
Yep. I think JDV knows that time is on his side now, too. Up tilt, up tilt. Another up air.
Burning basically that whole smash art off stage, and now Elijah's going to have to do it
Oh,
himself.
that downer doesn't... Oh, does take it.
Is going to do it. Lost stock. Game 5. Here we go.
Damn. 2 minutes left on the clock. Do they... It does seem like JDV wants to go a bit more aggressive with things, but now he's getting punched by the Nair.
Yeah, the base has picked up. Elijmin is running straight at JDV right now. He does not want to give him time to charge anything.
Yep. And also, you got to know the timer's on the clock right now. If you're down even a bit of percent, and with how the space is going, you've got to keep going. You got to keep going fast.
Both players with one eye on the clock at the moment for sure.
Yep. Buster, yeah, that's what I agree with too. The snares aren't connecting, but that downer doesn't get the dash attack, but you are 3% away from being in the lead. Ooh, gets hit by the Nair.
Buster Art's so scary in this kind of timeout situation because, yeah, you can get a bunch of damage back quickly, but you could also fall so far
Okay,
behind.
forward throws off stage. Smash art doesn't get the up B, and now they're both holding in like around the center stage. There's still a minute left on the clock, so it's very risky to go for timeout because like
so much can change.
Oh my gosh, that up B just whiffed on JDV somehow.
5%, 2% separating them now. Under a minute left to go. We've hit the last minute of this last game. Of this last and the forward smash gonna be enough to take
gosh. Insane from JDV. That's the first time he ripped that out in the entire set. All games went to either like last stock or like second to last stock for the most part. But then that was the first and only time he needed to rip the dash in, dash back F smash.
Yeah.
And it was so good. That's like I don't know if people remember the T versus ESAM set a while ago, like year 1 of Ultimate, where it was just Pikachu holding shield and then just Pac-Man dashing back and forth. It was one of those same scenarios where it's just so scary, you don't know what they're doing, and they haven't ripped this out yet. And then just F-Smash just obliterates you at like 100.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about how Elijmin might start to catch on to JDV's rolls. Apparently it was the other way around this whole time. But yeah, very, very, very well played by both players. That genuinely could have gone either way. That could have gone to